The early connections, Black American Indians and Africans before European contact. Did you know that Africans and indigenous American Indians had established trade and cultural connections long before Europeans ever set foot in the Americas? This is a history intentionally erased by colonial powers. For centuries, Black American Indians, indigenous peoples later misclassified as Black through paper genocide, traded with African navigators and merchants across the Atlantic. These pre-Columbian connections reveal a shared legacy that challenges the Eurocentric version of history we've been taught. Stay tuned to uncover the truth about this hidden history and subscribe for more powerful stories that restore our collective heritage. The pre-Columbian connection between Africans and indigenous American Indians was no accident. It was part of a vibrant exchange of goods, knowledge, and culture. African empires like Mali engaged in maritime exploration, with oral history recounting Mansa Abubakari's expedition to the Americas in the 1300s, long before Columbus. Archaeological evidence, such as African-style carvings and crops like sorghum found in the Americas, suggests sustained contact. American Indian coastal tribes and Caribbean communities traded with African merchants, sharing goods like gold, textiles, and medicinal herbs. Yet, when Europeans arrived, they rewrote the narrative, erasing these connections to justify their conquest and colonization. Here's the truth: the connections between indigenous American Indians and Africans were intentionally erased to serve colonial agendas. European colonizers destroyed indigenous and African records, suppressed oral histories, and redefined identities to suit their goals. By denying these pre-existing relationships, they claimed land from American Indians and labor from Africans while erasing centuries of collaboration and exchange. This wasn't just historical revisionism, it was a deliberate act of cultural and historical erasure. The erasure of these pre-Columbian connections has had lasting consequences. Paper genocide misclassified indigenous peoples as Black, stripping them of their tribal identity and severing them from their heritage. Colonial myths perpetuated the idea that Africans and indigenous peoples had no connection before European colonization, reinforcing racial divisions. Generations of indigenous descendants have grown up unaware of this shared history, disconnected from their true identity. But this hidden history is being reclaimed. Through the study of oral traditions, archaeological evidence, and family histories, the truth is being restored. The story of African and indigenous American Indian connections predates European colonization and reveals a shared legacy that cannot be erased. By reclaiming this history, we challenge colonial lies and restore the truth of who we are. If you believe in uncovering hidden truths and amplifying silenced voices like this video, share it and subscribe to our channel. Together, we can reclaim our shared heritage and honor the connections that existed long before European interference. Join us in restoring the truth.